Hello and welcome once again to the Upper Valley Humane Society. We have some wonderful animals to show you, so I hope you're going to sit back and enjoy the program, and most of all I hope you're going to fall in love with at least one of them, if not two or even three. I mean, you could have 2 dogs and a cat, you could have 2 cats and a dog, you could have 3 dogs, you could have 3 cats or 4. We don't mind, as long as you're a wonderful home, a happy, loving home. And we have some great news, is that James, who was here for so long, has got a great home. He went to his forever home yesterday. And so everybody in the Humane Society and Mary and I are just thrilled for him. If ever a cat deserved it, James did. So right now, there's me crawling around on the floor. Right now we are actually showing, maybe I can go and sit with him over here. We are showing Junior. Junior came in as with a bunch of cats, and we don't think that he was terribly well looked after. He was a surrender, as I say, but he's a great cat. He's very mellow. He doesn't mind being picked up, but he doesn't want to be cuddled here. But he likes being petted here, or in his bed, or everything like that. And he likes other cats. And we don't really know too much whether he likes dogs and children, but he's pretty mellow, and I would say that he would be just okay. I'm hoping I can get him to turn round in a minute, but he's very handsome, really very handsome. And he's only 7, which is a young age for a cat. My sister had a cat that lived to be 22. So there you are, you're going to have plenty of years with Junior here. And he just needs a home, and he needs somebody who's going to think he's absolutely wonderful. Can you turn around and just show us how handsome you are in the front? Can you, sweetheart? And he's got a lovely nose. Can you show them your nose? It's got a little black spot on it, hasn't it? Hasn't it, Junior? Yes, that's right. And when I came in, he just stretched out his paw to me, as if to say, "Oh, Roz, you've come to find me my home, my forever happy, loving home. I'm so pleased." So James is stretching out his paw to you. I mean, he might be looking out the window right now, but in his mind, he's stretching out his paw to you and saying, "Please come and see me. Please take me home, and I will make you happy forever and ever." Oh, now have I got a handsome guy to show you. This is Tahoe. Tahoe is only a year old, and he's very, very special because he only has 3 legs. We don't know how he lost his leg, but it looks as if he had, an accident with it or something wrong with it, and it was taken off. Doesn't slow him down in the slightest. And I had a little Jack Russell-ish sort of dog mixture. She only had 3 legs, and she could run like the wind. So I wouldn't let that worry you at all, because it doesn't let he doesn't worry about it. Now, he loves being cuddled, as you can see, and he's very, very affectionate. He would like to be an only cat, please. He's not terribly into toys because it's you he wants. He really wants to be, he likes quite a bit of attention. That's why he wants to be an only cat. And he just wants to be there in your home, watching what you're doing, maybe following you around, probably thinking, I don't know what she thinks she's doing, but really, she should be doing it another way. Or he's going to follow his male person around, if there's a male person around, and saying, what you should be doing is this, not that. Isn't that right, Tahoe? Yes, he says, because I'm the cat that knows all. And he's so handsome. Look at that nose. It's a very broad nose. And I've never seen a cat quite like you, actually, Tahoe. And I think it's rather nice that he really loves human beings. And what a purr. Oh, my goodness. I mean, he's sitting there, but I'm feeling the purr right here. So this is a gorgeous cat, and he's very young, at a year old. Oh, is that good with the ears? Oh my, oh, he's gone into ecstasies with the scratching of the ears. Oh my, oh my, oh, look at this. Oh, Oh, he says, that's just fabulous. So please, folks, he's saying, come and fetch me. I just love to be in your home, and it would be great at Christmas time because I could welcome everybody to the home. So on the other hand, if you're just a single person and you feel you're going to be a little lonely at Christmas, I'm here. Me, Tahoe, take me, because I don't even know why I'm here, because I really, really, really deserve to have somebody making a big fuss of me and giving me lots of love, because I'll give it right back. So this is Caitlin. Sorry, this is Aloha. I get muddled up. This is Caitlin. Sorry about that. This is Aloha, and she's 8 years old. She's been here since February last year. Ooh. Anyway, she's serving in the office, in one of the offices at the moment, being an office cat. Terribly efficient, helping with emails, suggesting things, you know, and putting her paw on the printer when it's time for things to be printed, things like that. Very useful. But basically, she's a sweet, well, I don't know, Carrie's written there, sweet old lady, but I don't think 8 is so old. Oh my, she has a purr. And the only thing is that Aloha does snore. So she would love to be on your bed at night, because the one thing she really loves is to sit on you, to be cuddled, to be loved. So she would want to be on your bed at night. So the two of you, if you snore too, would be great. You can snore happily through the night, both of you, yes. And I don't know, my dog snores a bit, and he was always having these wild dreams in the night. He goes, and then his legs go bang, 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 bang against me while he's chasing a rabbit or something like that. So we all have to put up with each other, you know. So she really wants just a really comfortable chair to sit in somewhere, a nice, you know, with a nice little sheepskin on it or something like that. And then when you come home from the office or wherever, she would like to sit on you. Or if you're a retired person or a retired couple, that would be terrific, because you would be around all day for Aloha. But she does need a home. She's been here for a long time. And although she's an invaluable help in this office, she would really like to have her own home and her own people. So why don't you think, especially in this month of December, which is the month of giving, why don't you think of giving Aloha a wonderful home, a loving home, and giving yourself many, 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 many years of pleasure. So have I got a treat for you? This is Ivy. Oh, I've just fallen in love with Ivy already. So Ivy is a Fox Terrier Shepherd mix. Yeah, I know the mind boggles a bit, but you know, who knows? Who knows? We had Scottish Deerhounds once, and when we lived on a farm, and the only visitor we had when our bitch came in her first heat before we got her spayed was a Jack Russell. So he was smartly returned, but you just don't know, folks. Anyway, that's what Ivy says she is. And she is the most wonderful dog. As you can see, she's got the sweetest temperament. She's loving, she's giving, she's got a terrific sense of humour. Oh, she loves to laugh. And she's very beautiful. I mean, look how beautiful she is. She knows that, actually. She really likes that. She loves people, and she likes to play with toys. She likes to be petted. She's very, very, very easygoing. She's happy just to... Would you want to sit on the couch then, Ivy? Would you like to come and sit up here with us? Come along. Come along. Let's share the couch. Come on, Ivy, come on. Up, girl. Yes, good girl.
Yeah, I can wake up here.
Good girl. Come on. Oh, that's right. She would like to have children over 10. The only thing is she doesn't, she needs to be the only dog in the home.
Yes.
And what about walking, and if she goes walkies and things like that?
She's fine with the passing other dogs.
Just passing other dogs.
She doesn't want to live with them.
Yes. No, she wants to be the only dog. Exactly, the centre of attention. But she is such a sweetheart, and if you have children, then I know she'd be very happy to share the child's bed. And always, does that smell good? It's cat, or it could be my dog. I don't know, but obviously we've got a great sense of smell. So don't you love this position? So I'm telling you, this dog is just fun. And I think she probably has done obedience classes. I think she'd love to do them again, because I have a feeling that she would love to sort of be coordinated with her person. And then she would probably love agility too.
Oh yes.
Because she's, you know, she looks as if she's very supple to me. You sweet girls, and she's smiling at the camera. So please, come, get some kisses from Ivy. And once Ivy's given you a few kisses, you know you'll just have to take her home. Isn't that right, Ivy?
Yes.
Yes, good girl. Ready for Reddy. This is Reddy. Reddy came from Texas, up in a transport. She's obviously not had a good start in life. She's very timid, I think is the right word, and so very submissive. As you can see, she's lying here. But she's very, very, very sweet. She would like a quiet home, please. Probably not with children, not with children, I would say. She loves car rides. I think that would be a very good idea to get her out. She's still young because she's only 10 months old, really. And I think what would be really good for her would be to bring her here to training, or to somewhere where she can have training lessons, because that would give her confidence. And then I would think she'd be pretty good at agility too. Yes, I know there's something right. She's very sweet, and she's not a huge dog, so you don't have to worry about coping with a very, very big dog. And she loves playing with her soft toys, her stuffed toys, and she could do with really quiet older children, but I mean, if you're a single person or a couple without young, it probably would be a better idea for her. And look at that, isn't that beautiful? What do you think she's got in her? A bit of shepherd?
Shepherd lab maybe?
Something like that,
Yeah.
yes, wonderful ears.
Yes.
And she's just so ready to be loved and understood and given confidence is what Reddy needs, because that's what she hasn't had. She's obviously been, I don't know, kicked around or whatever happened to her, I don't know, but she's just a darling, and I think the sooner we can get her into a home, the better, because she needs to be settled and people loving her and, as I say, giving her confidence. So why don't you come and see Reddy, because you would be doing her such a wonderful good turn if you were to. Oh, nice kisses, nice kisses, and she's a great kisser. So that's really a special one, isn't it? Yes, and she loves walkies, of course, and the more walkies the better, because that gives her, a lot of exercise and helps her to relax. And okay, Reddy, she said, what's going on out here in the wide, wide world? So please come and see Reddy, and I know that somebody watching is just exactly the right person or people to give Reddy a very happy and loving home. While we're waiting for Turbo, the next dog we're going to show you, I've got my friend here. He's very easy to manage. He just does what he's told, and he stands on you, or he can lie on you, or he can stand on the floor. Anyway, it's very useful sometimes to have a dog that does what you ask it to do. I have a Dachshund, he never does what I ask him to do. So with Christmas coming, I just wanted to tell you a couple of things to be careful of if you have cats or dogs. One is ribbon, the wrapping package, for wrapping packages. If cats, or even dogs, but cats more likely try to eat the ribbon, it can be very dangerous for them. I have a friend whose cat did that, and it gets wound around in the intestines, and you'd have to have it operated on. With any luck, it might go through the ribbon, so please be very, very careful to pick ribbons up off the floor, put them in a bag where the cat can't get at it, or the dog. The second thing is chocolate. Always lots of chocolate around, and we all love chocolate at Christmas time, and chocolate is poisonous to dogs. Carrie, is it poisonous to cats as well?
I really
don't know.
Don't risk it. Probably.
Don't risk it, but dogs love chocolate. And so please be very, very careful. Don't leave chocolate wrapped up under the tree as a gift. If you're giving it, then put it up high where the dog can't get it. But don't put it with the rest of the presents, because if your dog's anything like my dog, got a good nose, and mine would zero in on that chocolate, and you don't want to have a very sick doggy on Christmas Day. So those were just a couple of things. If you have dogs that are a bit nervous and you have a lot of people coming in for Christmas, just remember that the dog might be a little nervous, and if necessary you can always put it in a different room mold, but just pay extra attention to your pets at Christmas time. And I'm sure they'll all get Christmas presents too. I know mine do, little stockings with biscuits and things in them, so they know about it. Anyway, so that's one way to really help to give your pet a really happy and healthy Christmas. Now we're just going to show you Turbo. So I'm introducing Turbo, and I'm going to leave Emily to tell us about him, because she's going to sort of demonstrate about clicker training, and because he really needs it, and we'll talk a little bit about him and then see what she's doing. Turbo came in as a stray, and he's a big dog and he's very bouncy, and he does need a great deal of attention and training. So tell us about the clicker training.
So clicker training is pretty much when the dog, like he's sitting and he hears the click, he knows he's going to get a treat. So pretty much they're trying to figure out what they're doing to hear the click and,
yes,
receive the treat. So it's a great tool to use at a shelter, because it's a way that everyone can communicate with the dog, because everyone always has different terms and stuff for sit, down, off, and the gentle leader is a great tool too. It's not a muzzle. A lot of people confuse gentle leaders and muzzles, but muzzles prevent biting. So this dog, obviously, he's still taking treats. He still can, he could still bite me if he wanted to, which he's not going to, because he's a nice dog.
He's a very sweet dog.
But it's just a device to help with pulling on the leash.
Yes.
And we use it a lot here in the shelter, and it's a great tool.
It's a good idea. Yeah, and does he go, you're getting him other obedience training too, like walk and...
Yep, like loose leash walking, so we're rewarding him for being in the right position so he doesn't pull.
Yeah.
Just basic commands, and he's come a long way since he's been with us.
Well, I think he's very bright. He's a Labrador Retriever mix or something like that.
Yep.
Very handsome, and I think he would be wonderful for a guy, especially a guy who had a truck. I can see him sitting in the front seat of a truck and buzzing around. He needs a lot of exercise, and he certainly does need more training. He would love to come to training classes, wouldn't he? And I'm sure he'd like to do agility too. And that all helps calm them down and helps him. He loves to play, he would love to play ball. He would definitely need a fenced-in yard.
Yes.
So that he can run himself. And he definitely has to be an only dog.
Yeah.
As time goes on, who knows, maybe he will get a little more used to other dogs, but right now he wants to be an only dog. And he, as I say, he would be great for a guy, who could drive him around in his truck. I would say he needs some company during the day too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether he'd want to be on his own, although if they're in a fenced-in yard and they've got toys and things like that. But I would hate to see him be alone for too much of the day. So, and you need to, set very clear boundaries with him that you may not do this, or this is what you must do. So it's all just part of training, and I think Emily's device there is absolutely terrific. Maybe I should have had that for my children. Click, click, sit down. Click, 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 it's supper time. I don't think it'd have worked even so, but I think he's a gorgeous dog.
He really is.
I think he's lovely, and he's got a beautiful white bib, and he's just very, very, very sweet. And so come and look at him, because I think this dog to me has a huge amount of potential. I think he's very, very bright. I think he's very affectionate, and I just think he's a dog that could be a wonderful, wonderful companion for the right person. And it's difficult for him being here in the kennel because he doesn't get enough exercise, hard as they try here. And so he really needs his forever home. So please think about it. Come and see him. And if there's somebody out there who just thinks that they have just the right mix for Turbo, please give us a call. and come and see us as soon as you can. So from everybody here at the Upper Valley Humane Society, the wonderful, wonderful staff here, and I can't tell you how much I treasure them, and we should all treasure them for the time and the energy and the love and the kindness they put into our four-legged creatures who are far less fortunate than us, often come in here sad and wounded in body and spirit. They are just wonderful, and they give their lives to making our lives better and our animals' lives better. So thank you, staff here at the Upper Valley Humane Society. And they and Mary behind the camera and Roz in front of the camera wish you all a very peaceful and safe holiday season. And thank you for watching our program and for supporting this wonderful facility, the Upper Valley Humane Society.